all right. Shalom, shalom, and shalom, Sister Deborah. Coming with a short message, being told I have a appointment this morning, and I wanted to drop a little something in this morning because I most likely won't be on live until probably 7 p.m. Central Time this evening. And I want to start covering Psalms 119. I want to go into uh, Psalms 119. What I believe is Psalms is a Psalms unto a people, and a people that is in line with the Most High, a people that are in the way, walking in the way of Yah, not for you to preach it across the pulpit or for you to quote it every morning or every month or every year. It's not a Psalms for just anybody. And I spoke that once before. So I'm going to go into Psalms, and I'm going to cover Psalms in a way that I know many have no understanding of it. Psalms is speaking, which is my brother David, is speaking to a people. I know that he's speaking unto me, and I can take Psalms and apply it so tight to my spirit. You know what I'm saying? So I'm just saying to you out there, when you're going into Psalms and Proverbs, and you have to understand a lot of it is not speaking to the air. Okay, it's not speaking to the world. Okay, and I don't think people really get it, and it's not, it's okay, it's over. It's what you call for real over, meaning that what you didn't get you ain't going to get. You see what I'm saying? And don't get me wrong now, that don't mean you out. You don't have a chance. The chance already have you. 99.15 trillion wouldn't understand what I just said. It's not that Psalms is not for you, or Psalms you can't be found in Yah, or you can't be a part of the body of Hamashiach as if you're on the outside. No, you're in the inside, baby. You're in the inside. You just haven't come to the knowledge that you're there. You see what I'm saying? But what I'm speaking of is individuals who thinking that Yah is waiting for them, and that they are all that and some, and they're gonna get in no matter what nobody say, because there's too many windows open in the house. There's too many unlocked doors, and they feel that they're gonna come into the Most High from every section of the house outside of coming through the door. I'm gonna give you something, a number. I say 99 times 100 billion. Thought and think. Thought mean those who have gone and passed away, and those who think it today. They really believe that uh, it fall under the protocol, or the category of the way they themselves as an individual believe. That's why he said, lead not to your own understanding, because that understanding is just leading to your flesh. It's not really giving you the understanding of the spirit of the Most High Yah. Okay, so Sister Deborah just uh, 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 thinking about canceling my plans. Uh, I have set up myself this month of July, a little plan that I'm just having kind of what you call a second thought, on, and it's not a thought that um, is weighing heavy. It's just a thought of uh, you know, is it right? Is it a good thing, or is it not a good thing? Another thing about it is I didn't go before the throne head on. and say, Father, put it in my heart that I may understand your choice for planning this plan. And I didn't do that. I didn't seek Yah first and foremost. And that's another reason why I probably kind of feel like counseling the whole ideal is because when you don't put the Father first, and he's first in you, he's my first and my last. Okay, so therefore I should have put him first. I should have seeked him and waited. It's so important to wait on the voice of Yah, especially when you know the voice been talking to you all these years. You wait on it. You wait for it to say turn left. You wait for it to say turn right. All is well, and then he will make that way so clear that you can just step right into it. You see, so that's just something I don't think I thought about in planning what I had planned. And like Sister Deborah is an individual that I have always been the type of person that's not afraid to go into a situation and not afraid to cancel a situation. That's just me. I don't care what is invested. I'm just not a type of person that is afraid to put a stop to anything that I start. I'm not afraid to do that. But I'm really thinking. I'm thinking, and the reason why I was speaking, I was doing all my exercising this morning on the treadmill and making sure I do everything before I go to my doctor's appointment. And I said, I never did seek the face. But when I got up this morning, I went into speaking to the Most High in the spirit realm, in the Holy Spirit. Okay, then I got up and began to prepare myself for my exercising. And first thing I get on is the treadmill. But as I was there, I began to realize that I never turned to the Father and say to him that, Father, is it okay? Is this a good idea? Would you make my way clear? Do you know that I don't have to seek Yah to validate my plan? He is so in me that he will seek me if he disapprove. You see, and he has not done that. I think I'm just dealing with self. Uh, and do I trust myself to step into something that I didn't include him in? Even though he's that greater one in me, and no matter where I go, he will be there. Um, so, Sister Deborah, just thinking about it, and the blessing of the whole idea, I have time. I have a little time to really make that choice of do I want to counsel? But I tell you this, I'm saying something to somebody out there right now today. Even though I'm sitting here telling you my situation, but I feel in my spirit that I'm speaking to someone out there who really trying to decide if they should cancel. And it might not be the same situation Sister Deborah is in, but the ideal of counseling. I want you to know that be quick. I don't care what is invested in it. If you feel that you want to counsel, or you thinking about counseling, or you feel this heavy feeling to counsel, okay? Um, because you're thinking about you, and that's when you put yourself first, especially if there's things that you got planned and you really don't want to be partaker in it, or you really don't want to be included in it. Cancel that bad boy. It builds up something in you spiritual, believe it or not, that you have the choice. Listen to what I'm saying. You have the choice to counsel the things, okay, that you plan or that you set in order. You have that choice. Now, that's the choice you have within you to cancel stuff. You see? So don't feel that, and I know it might feel out of place and it might feel uncomfortable, and that might feel you'll be displeasing many. Don't let that don't let that get in the way. Stick to what you want to do. It's time for everybody, not just Sister Deborah or those that I'm speaking to. It's time for everybody to think self. You see, to think about self. You know, what's good for you. Because I'm a people person, but I'm always into trying to please others. I'm an empath. A lot of people don't understand what that is. I'm a servant of the Most High Yah that's full of the Ruach HaKodesh. I'm the person that also has been given spiritual gifts. So any situation I'm going in, I'm questioning it. Is it a situation that I need to go into or I need to step into? And what will be the purpose? And what will I achieve? And it always seems like it never turns back to you. You see, it never turns back and have to be about you. Like, let me give you an example. Like my sister and them, they would say, we're gonna do this, we're gonna do this as a family, we're gonna come together, we're gonna do this. And bad as I would desire as in the flesh, but I keep myself at a distance. So when I do go around them, they're excited to see me, and that they know that I don't fall under the protocol of everything that I am invited to. You get what I'm saying? So I take back my power and my strength when I come into a situation like unto that. And even me canceling something that I have already planned, I would really just, it still would be in my power to take it back what I have already planned, because it's supposed to be about me, okay, and not so much about any and everything outside of me playing a role in me. You see what I'm saying? And when it does that, it takes you out of the whole plan itself, and now you fall under the plan that doesn't really surround you. You you say you go on a vacation, but when it all said and done, the protocol would be switched, because it's like it's about not just you now. You know, it's about where you going, and it's just about everything else now outside of you personally. So even when my sister and them called me and they said, when we're going to mom's and we're gonna cook and we get together and we're gonna do, that's a beautiful thing. I have my mom, my siblings, that's my nieces and nephew. Now with me, I say, okay, thanks for telling me. Okay. But I never tell them, yes, I'll be there. Do I go? Yes, I do. Do I go all the time? No way. You see? It's because it's like you have to know that you can cancel out any and everything that has to do with you stepping into an environment, no matter where, if it's out of town or in town at the family a meeting, anything. It brings you to the level of control. You are controlled over your destiny as far as having to do things and be places, you see. And with me, I'm like, to the point of, you know, this is me and I'm doing this. And I just want to. I'm just thinking seriously about just doing something different. You know, just thinking about changing. This is I'm just It's just something I'm thinking about. Like I say, I have a few days to determine what I really want to do. That's something that I'm gonna be honest, y'all. I wanted to do that. What I planned for last year, probably like in October of last year, sometime. I said, okay, in the year 2006, I'm gonna go uh, uh, two to four different location, and that's what I wanted. But I want it to be really something that I feel. You know what I'm saying? And I feel good and feel positive, and it was something I should have really put before the Most High as well, and waited. That's what tarrying means, to wait and wait for the voice of the Most High. Y'all say, okay, babe, this is good for you. This is suitable for you. This is you. This is you. And you know, no matter what you do, I'm going to, and I haven't received that as of yet. You know what I'm saying? And I don't know. It just seems like I was first happy and joyful and excited. So there's a lot of events taking place, especially family reunion and all kind of things taking place in people's families and in people's what is it, class reunion, and all kind of things are actually taking place. Uh, 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 Group events, and you just all kind of things you have going on. Don't be afraid to cancel. And if you feel like canceling, or you feel this feeling that I'm feeling, it don't mean that you have to cancel. It just meaning that you just could be feeling kind of over the, how would I say it, over the joy that you once had when you thought about, actually planning something for yourself. So don't if you feeling like you really like in the state of undecided as of yet, try praying to the Most High Yah, but you got to pray it in the spirit, because the spirit, you don't want to tell the Father when you're praying. You don't want him to hear from your flesh, because your flesh will go into prayer in its emotion. You want the Father to deal with you from the inner. So you would have to pray in the spirit, because he knows what you are feeling. And that's what I did as well this morning, in hope that he would give me the assurance, and I would feel comfortable about what I'm about, my plan that I have prepared. So I still, me myself, still is waiting for he that I prayed to. And when I went into spirit, I did not say a word. And my prayer was not for him to tell me what shall I do and what shall I not do. When you go into prayer with the Father in the spirit, your mouth is shut. Your mind is let loose. It don't have nothing to say. It ain't got no conversation. It's just you speaking in an unknown language to the spirit of the Most High God. You pulling up speaking yourself. It's something in you speaking, which is your spirit speaking to his spirit in an unknown tongue, to where those two are abiding with each other, communicating. Flesh don't know nothing about what's going on, don't even understand what is being said. So that's the type of praying in spirit that Sister Deborah took on this morning, which is not just this morning. I try to do every morning. I'm really working, not hard, but I'm really working on trying to make sure when I get up in the morning, don't pick up your phone, don't go to your YouTube on your television, don't look on your laptop, don't do anything but go to your knees and ask the Father if you can come to the altar and let that be your only word. Can I come to the altar and let everything stop right there? That flesh is out of the way. It's between spirit and spirit. And when you go into that type of prayer, that is because the Father is communing with your spirit and working out things to get your flesh under the subjection to the order of your spirit and the spirit of Yah that's in you. That's beautiful because only the spirit of Yah knows your needs, your wants, your desires, your goings, your comings, your ups, your down, your bad, your good. Only the spirit of Yah in you. And all you're doing is going before him in your spirit. And therefore you in your spirit and the spirit of the Holy Spirit, the Holy Spirit, which is the spirit of Yah, is communing with each other. See, they don't have to work with my flesh. Flesh got to stand down. Flesh an enemy to itself. So how you gonna be speaking to an unseen Yah that's the creator? So I say unto you all, it's just give yourself time, uh, and no matter what you got planned, think on it and see and make sure that things that you have planned, don't attend things that does not play a role in you as an individual. As an individual, don't plan stuff uh that or don't accept invitation places that you have planned that really does not affect you. You just attending to please someone else or to be in the presence of others or to be about the plan of others. So I'm going to I planned this for, let's say somebody said I planned this for 3 months ago when I was invited, I plan to go. Okay, don't hesitate to turn from that plan if you feel that the plan is really not about you in the midst of it. Now, when I say you, it don't have to be all about you. But when a lot of us, we tend to attend stuff just to please others, just to be in the midst of others, just to make it right with others. With me, I don't normally rumble that way, but I didn't make it right with Yah by asking Him, you know. And I can feel it now that I did not first and foremost seek Him. And one might say, when who seeks the Most High when we are invited? You know what? You'd be surprised how important it is to seek the Most High Yah in everything that you do, everything that you plan. Like I said yesterday, I woke up at 6 a.m. in the morning and the Holy Spirit gave me a word. When He told me about there's no compassion nor mercy in the earth, I had no idea that He was really leading me to understand that I was about to enter in to a place that I had scheduled and planned to have my hair done. Okay. He was, I had no idea that was why He woke me up at 6 to give me that topic. And on top of that, He spoke to me very gentle. And even in the midst of it, I never put two to two together until yesterday evening when I was on live. He with the quickening in my spirit, he was informing me that dream 6 o'clock was actually for where you had to go at 9 o'clock. And I said, look at that. You see, my appointment, my plan. See, when you really walk in the spirit and you're born of the spirit, you got to walk away if it's not yours. It's a way of Yah. It's the way of the spirit of Yah. Look it up in your study guide. When it says walk in the spirit, it's actually letting you know you walk behind him in the spirit, not before him, not on his side by side, but get your butt behind him and walk behind the Most High Yah. So when he say go left with his hand, you can go. You go right, you can go. Instead of just thinking, hey, I'm so in tune with him, I can walk side by side. Never. Or I can walk in front of him. No. You see? So when he told me that last night, yesterday when I was on live, he brought it to me in a quickie. He said, now, I was preparing you for you where you were about to enter in. Because what you entered in was your plan. And I was preparing you for the spiritual route of that plan because you wasn't looking or you wasn't focusing on nothing but what you were going to have done. But I want to let you know what you were walking into. That's why he gave that to me. I had no idea that there's no compassion. There's no mercy. You see? Until the Father, I can't say that. You can't say that. We can't say that. But Yah can say that. I didn't ask him to wake me up at 6 in the morning and lay that on me. But that's how he rumbles. That's his swag. And you get to know him rumbling that way and his swag when he live really in you. A lot of y'all don't know nothing about that. So when Sister Deborah said, I'm feeling that thing, that's how it must be. It need be. You got to feel that thing. Most people, they will claim that statement, oh, feeling it, and they got it, and you know what? They don't feel anything. But yet, they will say it. But yeah, this is the part of the Holy Spirit living in you. If you think for 1 minute that the Holy Spirit is not and is not or shall not be felt in this nasty place, you's a liar. The Holy Spirit is something you feel. You see? And when you're going your way, you're going to feel it tug to you its way. See, he don't chasing the one that he, what y'all call love, unless his love as you know it, that's in you, would be him living in you. He going to be chasing all this flesh, you's a fool. He going to be chastising all this flesh, you's a fool. You see? All this flesh is not his fruit. Only is it, and only way it could be anything to him is from the spirit. Oh, he chastising the one that he love, okay? He love your flesh, or is it your spirit where he abide? He corrects those that he reside in, spirit to spirit, and your spirit taints your flesh from the Holy Spirit tainting your spirit, informing your spirit to get your flesh under subjection. When that's how it is as far as the plan, I believe that the Father will direct me and show me in which way to go and how to go about it. And not only that, he will make a way. You see? So Sister Deborah, say, and it's just not my plan, but it's a plan that many of you all have out there, that you just put self in it to the point where you just want it to be about the desire of just your flesh. If your spirit is not in tune to your plan, that you and your flesh is the only one ordering the plan and walking therein, because the flesh will go anywhere. The flesh will do anything. The flesh will think anything. The flesh will feel anything. The flesh don't care about nothing. But the spirit does things in decency and in order of the ruach that's reside therein. So Sister Deborah, I guess I head to my doctor's appointment. And I will say, I hope someone got something out of this. And like some people say, okay, if you have a plan to go to the family reunion and you were thinking about it and you were planning on go, if it's something that you're planning to do and you feel good about it. But if there's anything in it that you're feeling that, hey, I don't know if I want to go, and even though it comes once a year, I don't know if I want to go. Let that be you wanting, and let it be based on what you want to get out of it. Not so much as I'm going because it's the protocol, it's the tradition, or all these reasons, or to make so and so happy, to do this. Add yourself to it, to your own plan. If you got a plan to go golfing tomorrow or next week, make sure you're going for more than just going. Invest yourself in the things you plan to do. Life is so short. Get what you need to get out of it, and not so much as seeking others and what they can get out of it, and not so much you are just doing it. Okay, so Sister Deborah, say unto you, we'll be back at 7 p.m. and we're going to cover Proverbs 119, and we're going to cover it in a way we're going to break each verse down. We're not going to cover the whole 119. We're just going to do partial at a time. And I want to go in it to show you that even what we're talking about right now, as far as understanding that Proverbs is not for the world. Okay? Proverbs 119 is speaking deeply to the anointed, the one that was appointed, the one that was predestined, the one that was ordained. Okay? It's not talking to everybody. So Sister Deborah, say I'll see you 8, not 8 p.m., 7 p.m. Central Time. Shalom and shalom.